Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Wake up, walk out fresh. New on deck, bust down baguette. Better have my check, better come correct. I might crush a mini-me if I don't watch my step. I don't really know what you came for. I'm here to milli double up, really stack my dough. Sky pulley up, in the vent duck. Like tic-tac-toe. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci. Bougie and I'm choosy, ooh, ooh, ooh. Dip down in Prada, got it from my dada. Hustle like my mama, ooh, ooh, ooh. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby,
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today let's talk about defense in NBA 2K22. It's one thing to be an offensive juggernaut, but you can be a next-level player when you can dominate at both ends of the floor. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the Swap Player button. If you want to guard a particular player, press the icon Swap bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. To increase your defensive intensity while moving with the left stick, hold the Intense D trigger. If you need to move faster while playing your Intense D, you can also add the Sprint trigger. If you want to contest a shot with a block attempt, try to time the release of the shot by the offensive player and press the block button. For a more aggressive SWAT block attempt, hold the Sprint trigger before you press the block button. Keep in mind that the more aggressively you play, the higher the probability of committing a foul. To do a vertical contest and avoid fouling, hold the left stick away from the shooter when you press the block button. This will allow you to go straight up with verticality and reduce your foul chances. There may be times when your matchup doesn't have a very strong handle of the ball. If that's the case, try pressing the steal button to poke the ball away to cause a turnover. Make sure not to spam the button and properly time your steal attempt. The best time to steal is when the ball handler is in the middle of a dribble move or exposing the ball on the same side as the defender. If you mistime the steal attempt, you can be called for a foul or get beat defensively off the dribble. NBA players are the best in the world, and there may be moments when you can't stop them. If that's the case, try putting your team's best defender on a player that is cooking. To do this, press the icon matchup bumper, select the icon of the defender on your team, and select the offensive player on the court from the list that appears on the side of the screen.
For him, last game against the Heat in Miami. It's stolen by Leonard.
If your best defender is still having problems getting a stop, try holding the icon matchup bumper to send a double team. Hopefully, the double team will force the offensive player to get rid of the ball.
Shoots over Jackson. A big-time effort.
There are several ways to play smart defense without being called for a foul. Take advantage of using your hands with a pro stick. If you hold the right stick up, your player will hold their hands up. This is good for deflecting passes as well as bothering some shot attempts. If you move the pro stick left or right, you will move your hands to play the passing lanes and hopefully deflect a pass for a steal. If you want to contest a shot without fouling, move towards the offensive player attempting the shot and flick the pro stick up quickly. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you are a smaller player that can't contest shots, we have a few tricks you can place up your sleeve. If you find yourself close to or in the paint with a guard and the offensive player is about to attack the rim, try pressing and holding the take charge button. You might draw an offensive foul to cause a turnover. Or if you're a smaller player getting posted up by a big man, try tapping the take charge button to pull the chair from under them. This will make the offensive player lose their balance and possibly lose the ball. That's it for now. Get out there, lock up your opponents.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Sacramento Kings and the 2010s team. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Halliburton. And too long on the shot.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the basket by Harden.
Real find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Fox passes to Halliburton. Barnes against Durant. And it's sent back by Howard. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.